Hey everyone, it's Steve again with a little rant. This time I'm going to be talking about Trump and Hitler. Is Trump literally Hitler? Quick answer, no. Long answer, there's parallels, but they're not as much as people want to make them out to be. First of all, Hitler's rise to power was a little interesting because he didn't just become the Fuhrer. He didn't get voted in as the Fuhrer. He was appointed by President von Hindenburg as the Chancellor. The reason President von Hindenburg did this was to kind of control the Nazi Party, because they weren't the major party at the time. They were huge, there was tons of them, but they weren't the number one party. There was quite a few other ones. Von Hindenburg's idea was, if I put Hitler as Chancellor, then the Nazi Party will calm down and they won't, try to actually overthrow the government like they had already tried once before. So here is Hitler as the Chancellor, and then the next election, the Nazi Party wins majority in the Reichstag, and not too long after that, von Hindenburg passed away, and when he did this, the Reichstag voted Hitler all the powers of the president. So Hitler at this time wasn't even in control of the military. He had to clean up the military and do like a clearinghouse to get control of it before he could do anything major. So what are the parallels with Trump and Hitler? It's populism, it's nationalism, it's using a race or a group of people as scapegoats. Hitler used, obviously, the Jews and gypsies and communists, whereas Trump used Mexicans and illegal immigrants and Muslims as his scapegoat. And when you get a fear in you of a certain group, you want to band together and listen to the person who's telling you how bad they are. And people in America aren't real happy with their lives right now because of 8 years of just crazy unrest with Obama and the Democrats and Republicans just hating each other over and over again. That they banded behind this guy that they thought was an outsider. And by banding together, they elected this guy, and that's how he became the president, obviously. But that's where the parallels pretty much stop. Because, first of all, yes, the Republicans are in control of the House and of the Senate. But they can't vote Trump any more power because of the Constitution and because of the courts. He would have to have control of the courts and control of the Congress. But there's enough people in his own party that don't like him and don't like his own politics that he would have to get rid of them first. So there's just no way that he could get any more power than what he already has. But I think this goes back to the actual main problem that we have and why people think Trump is literally Hitler or could literally be Hitler. And that is because we have given the executive branch way too much power. Every president has expanded the executive branch's power by expanding on what the previous president has done. Every new president has passed more executive orders or edicts and whatever they do now. It's insane, but whatever they do. They've passed more and more and more than the president before them because all they're doing is re-upping the executive orders that the last president did. And Trump is no different. And he's going to keep using this executive power to do whatever he wants unless we put him in check. So make sure that when you get to vote again in 2 years, you vote for the right people who are going to do the right thing and stand up to Trump and some of his crazier ideas like building a wall and deporting millions of people. And then he won't be Hitler. He'll just be another average president who is a tiny bit insane. All right, everyone, thanks for listening. I hope I cleared up the whole Hitler versus Trump somewhat, hopefully. Anyway, have a nice night.